no action behind that. The boobage. Girl. Hi. Hey ladies. Good evening. Hi. So I guess everybody was sitting saying that okay, cool. She's on Jamaican time today. She hasn't gone on Facebook yet. So everybody was here or is here. Hi guys. Yes, girl. When I'm making a YouTube video, I try to look presentable. So I literally have to, I know right very early. Well, I'm actually late because I was supposed to be on Facebook 2 o'clock, and by the time I asked the time, it was 2:44. I'm like, well, I told them I was running on Jamaican time, and Jamaican are usually like 3 to 4 hours late. So hi guys, thank you. You know, when I'm doing a YouTube video, I tend to put myself together. I don't know why, but probably because I know it's going to be on the internet for however long. So probably that's why. I don't know. And that's why, you know, I really don't do much YouTube video because it takes time. So how are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Hey Martina. Thank you, Hazan doll. 3 months post, should I still wear the garment? Of course. Thank you, Lavina Love. Thanks, designed by Durant. Yes, ma'am. Welcome, everybody. She looks so smoky and I blew the battery in the smoke detector. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So a little makeup and, you know, just glue your hair down and candle for you. So this dress, guys, I had this dress. This was one of my single days gift. I got it in Beverly Hills. I went for like my birthday weekend, and this was a gift, but my waist is so small that this shit just keeps bending in the waist part. This is the butt, all of it. And this is it, guys. And of course, you know, I have my garment on underneath it. So, alright, let me come in. Alright, so yeah, so for me, you guys know how I am. For belly, one thing with me, I'm always covered most of the time because I already have such a silhouette. Where am I going in like booty shorts and, you know, bralette or whatever they call them? So I like, you know, my bodycon dresses, especially this is the bondage material. I literally got 2 of these dresses last week. I haven't rocked them yet. They're very long to the floor, but they're made out of this material, so it does enhance your curve to the max. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, and I think this dress was like 200 and something. I don't know, it wasn't my money. Yeah, and the thing is, I even have my waist trainer on underneath. It's very seamless, guys. For persons who are doing BBL or have done the BBL, I'm telling you guys, like, certain things is not going to be your friends, and certain things is going to be your friends. And that's one of the reasons why I say, you know, this surgery is extremely expensive, because the clothing that really will work well with your body is going to be very expensive. Like this dress, I'm telling you, I can't go wash it in the machine. I literally probably have to, you know, bring it to the laundromat for them to, like, you know, deal with it with care. And these dresses are pricey, guys, but listen, they hug your body, hug your curves, and they're extremely seamless for persons who still wants to look sexy but they're still in recovery mode. And they're normally very covered. It's rare you find a super short one. They're very like down to the knee, above the knee, mid-thigh, but they're super sexy, and I do recommend them 101%. Any bandage dresses, you guys can definitely do it. This is guessed by Marciano or Marciano or something like that. The other ones that is good, they were on sale the other day. Hervé Leisure, they're very good also, and they were on sale. Like those dresses, you're literally gonna have them for a lifetime, and I'm telling you, the bandage on it is dope. Alright, so let me sit down back, child. Hey, I'm Loyalty. Okay. So yeah, definitely guys, bandage dresses are going to be your friend. The little silky dresses or thin dresses, especially if you have keloid like me. Like if the material is thin, my scars will print, not all of them, but because I have keloid skin like here, I had this since I was a baby. And if something is thin that goes over it, of course it's going to print. So I do have two tiny ones above my butt, and they raise from time to time. I could get them injected with cortisone. But I really, you guys know me and my scars. It's just like I knew everything was not going to be perfect, and it's just something that I have to deal with. And honestly guys, to be 100% honest with you guys, I really don't mind my scars. Like my scars doesn't take away from me or give me, to be honest. And probably the reason why, like guys, when a milk spill, you can't cry over the spilled milk. You literally have to find ways around it. Like, to each their one, and I respect everybody's, opinion on their body. But I was watching this thing on YouTube, and they were talking about, oh, they hate their scars, and they will always be mindful of it, and they will always be thinking about it, and they don't wear backless because of that. And I'm like, my scars ain't gonna stop me from wearing backlash dresses. And the biggest thing, guys, I have keloid skin, and I'm gonna keloid skin, which means that I get a rise in this. So my liposuction that happened, you can see my scar right here, right here. So if I'm going out, I'm gonna show you how I do it. Let me go get my makeup thingy. 1 second. Okay. Thank you, beautiful. All right. Okay, so this is how I do with my scars. So I just showed you one because, again guys, I keloid, which means that my scars, when people complain about the little black dots, I'm like, you don't even know what a scar look like right now. Okay guys, so let me show you guys. So again, I don't care about spilled milk. I find solutions, not excuses or more problems. And yeah, I don't stress myself out, and I won't fall into depression with stuff like that. So again guys, this is keloid from my liposuction right here. See it? Okay. So you see how dark it is, right? Well, I was late for the Facebook one, so I just decided to just come over here. Alright, so this I got from Mac, guys, and listen, if you're a person who, just frustrated with your scars, and you really feel like it is preventing you from living your best life, invest in this. This one for my skin color it's called the Pro Conceal Correct Palette, and this is the medium deep. It has an NC40, NW40, NC42, NW43, rich yellow, and burnt coral. Okay, and this is my regular powder from MAC in dark. Okay, so remember, this is the scar, and if I'm going out in this dress, sometimes I'll cover it, sometimes I won't. It depends on how I feel or if I have time. Okay, so what you do is open up your palette, and yeah, I'm gonna save the life. And this orange one right here, this is called the burnt coral. You get any brush you want. I just grabbed any brush, and you just take out a little bit, right? Just a little bit, and you go back to the scar that you're trying to cover, and you start covering it. I gotta get somewhere because I'm doing it from the back. And then, oh, okay. And guys, I have keloids, so mine raise. Most people don't have keloids, so theirs won't raise. So as you can see, the black isn't there anymore. It just look like probably I have a wart or something like that. But I have to touch it with my finger. Okay. Okay. So what that does is basically take the dark color off, and then what I do is go in with one of my skin tones. So these are my highlighting color or my eyebrow color. I do use all of them, but I use them at different areas of my face. So then I'll go with this one, which is the one closest to my complexion. I think that is the probably the NW43. I think it's NW43. So I grab this one right here, that's in the brown. This is it, and then I literally go over it again. Oh. Neosporin, isn't that for the pain and itching? Okay. Alright. So once I do that part, I close this up. I grab my powder. And I go in with whatever brush. Alright, I gotta use my finger. It's too hard right now. And so guys, that's how I would go about, that is how I go about my day. And guys, I have keloids, which means mine raises, it turns into bigger than a wart. And I still, see? So no, even if people do see the lump, this more like, oh, it's probably just something with her skin, instead of, oh, there goes a lipo scar. Because you guys can just, you know, thank you. You guys can literally just camouflage it. And that's one of the biggest things with me. If you have watched many of my lives, you know that I'm a girl who doesn't, you know, cry about spilled milk. I find solution. And that is exactly how I go about wearing my backlash dresses. And that's how I go about, you know, just doing the most in my swimsuit. The thing is, it's only in my back that the scar really rose. In my bikini area right here, it didn't. So those are super easy, like, to camouflage. Like, super easy to camouflage. You can ask your question. Thank you, Sexy Carrie. And that's that. So you guys can definitely invest in that. I think it was like $40 for the palette. Let me show it again just in case you guys might need to screenshot it. It's called, oh, my eyelash glue is on it. And this is the back. I think it was like less than $50 for it. It's so worth it. So if I'm going somewhere where I need to wear swimsuits and, you know, stuff that is super skimpy or backless or whatnot, like some days, again, it depends if I feel like I want to cover it, and if I have time. But it mostly goes how I'm feeling. So if not, if I want to do it, this is literally my tool trick. Sometimes I might even spray it with the Fix Plus, like if I'm going to like Jamaica. What do you mean blank? Black blank or what color blank? What do you mean coolie? Girl, I don't know. I bought the hair. It's in the real raw Indian hair. I bought it from one of my friends, and then I gave one of my other friends to put it on a cap for me. And this is it. Okay. I want to order a faja from you, but I had some questions about the garment and measurement. Okay, ask a question. I'll answer here. Alright, what all vitamins you took before your first surgery? My surgery is in 3 months and I want to start taking them. Thank you, Farah. Coolly, exit and come on again. Thanks, sweetness. Um, I took this multivitamins. I took the iron. It's called SSS tonic. It was on. I got it from Walmart. It's a liquid. Doesn't taste the best, but I guess it did the job. Um, the name of hey Cabral, the name of what the makeup thing that I was showing how to camouflage your scars. Okay. It is called the Pro Conceal and Correct Palette. I don't know if you can see it. So Pro Conceal and Correct Palette. Mine is in a medium deep, but it comes with like a lot of shades below you and a lot of shades above you. Then it has a color corrector and a highlight. So like the highlights, I use them here, the yellow. I use them here above my lips, on my cheek, and then the dark ones I use it beneath my eyebrow with some light one, cause this can contour me. The thing is, with the surgical bra, it doesn't really come with wires, so that's why I can't do it. Lord, I'm gonna see half a job. Dark concealer palette, yeah, medium dark. Oh yeah, so I literally just took the multivitamin. I took that's a regular multivitamin. I think it was the gummy one, because listen guys, I did not know how to take pills until surgery. I did not. So I was literally eating my multivitamins, the gummies, and I was drinking the SSS tonic, and that was it. That was all I was doing. Like back then guys, let me tell you something. Back when I was doing my surgery, things wasn't as complicated. Like it really wasn't. Like it really was not. I think because this whole Chinese telephone and everybody you know, all the information and everybody doing the a lot, that's why, you know, people think that it's so complicated, but it's really not. Hey, ready for me? It is really not that complicated guys. You just need two stuff, and you eat your spinach and all of that. You definitely eat your spinach and all of that. The next thing is that guys, you know, like for me personally, there's certain things that I don't recommend. All right, hold on the website you ask for bust, chest, hip measurement. I have big thighs and I had lipo on my arm. Should I include those measurements as well? Yes. If there's anything that I don't ask for but you think that it, you know, I probably should know, definitely include that on the in the notes section in the order. Okay guys, so one of the biggest thing is that like back then when I did my surgery, was only one girl I remember on YouTube at the time who was sharing her journey, and she was literally saying that I think she went with Dr. Doran. Yeah, Doran. She definitely went with her. Yeah, I remember her. And back then a lot of people really wasn't sharing, you know, their business like that. And real stuff, yes, everybody was tossing the business. Oh, but putting a video on yourself and, you know, recording it, like a lot of person back then, they weren't doing it as much as now. And there's so much different information. There is like so much, and there is so much that I do and then I can't do anymore. Everybody know that I do not recommend doctors. And the reason why I don't recommend doctors is just because I don't do my research on that much doctors. The only doctors I really know you know, about, and it's not in depth, is the doctors that I've went with, because they're only the ones that I really, you know, look into. But you know, there are other persons out here who is interviewing doctors, who is, you know, interviewing nurses, massage therapists and stuff like that, which is truly awesome, because I'll watch their life sometimes and I do learn, you know, but that is just not my, you know, field per se. My thing is that the garment and helping with post surgical stuff, that's what I'm good at. When it comes to helping you sign up and the decisions to make and helping you find a doctor, I personally cannot help with that, because I don't have the information on that, and I think that I would probably be a hypocrite, or just not nice to actually just be like, oh, you know, I just went to these two doctors, I could only tell you about these two doctors. So there's many girls on here who are, you know, starting their businesses and all of that, and I'm for that, you know. Like, I am totally for that, but it's just that everybody is not trustworthy. Because I've had clients already who told me, "Oh, I sent my money here," and you know, they close their page down, or you know, just mean stuff, have people basically getting scammed. So what I will say is that, you know, be careful of who you sign up with, and before you give somebody your money, make sure that you know this person is credited, you know, like, or accredited, like, meaning, okay, cool, this person who you guys trust does recommend this person and so forth. So which brings me to designed by Duran, designed by Duran. You guys know, if if you never followed her, definitely go follow her, guys, because yo, she does the most for this society. Like, when I see her interviewing doctors and stuff like that, like, I've never even interviewed a doctor or anything like that, and she does, you know, um the whole teeth. I don't know what they, I know it's something like veneers or something like that. She does, you know, the dentist stuff, she does the doctor, she does the recovery house. If a lot of persons are having problems getting caught in the DR, and she does all of that. So definitely go follow her page. Her name is Designed by Duran. I definitely trust her. She is extremely passionate about this, because guys, I am the one who literally told her, like, listen, come and do it, and not only do it, but let them know who you are. And I totally understand, you know, the reason why some people don't want people to know that they're the one, because it's like, I think that, you know, people just really thought that, like, in people's mind is like, you're gonna go get your surgery, you're gonna come back, and you're going to be mad about your results, and then you're going to join the line with all of their miserable asses. That's what you know, some people really think. They want you to be miserable, or they just wanted to do their butt to just, you know, just for different things. So they see somebody came back with their surgery and say, okay, this is what I'm doing, guys, and people are listening and so forth, and they're giving their time, they're putting their energy, and they're doing so much. Of course, you know, I think she's awesome at it. So definitely, guys, she didn't want to, you know, actually say thank you, sweetheart. Her name is Designed by Duran. Let me put it down here. So I think she has like designed by, she was in here just a while ago. Let me go back up. Where are you, child? Okay, design dot by dot Duran, and I'm gonna pin it. Okay, that's her name. Oh lordy. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's her name. Let me see if I pinned it. Oh yeah, she's right there. Yes. Okay. I'm here. Okay. All right. So yeah, the thing is, guys, it's just that you see, when you guys get a head start on your surgery, and you guys have all the information that you need, and you definitely know that there's somebody who truly genuinely have your back, guys, it makes your process even easier. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, sometimes some of us are strong enough to be able to do it by ourselves, but some of us really aren't. And for me, it's like, you know, they have a lot of these business pages and stuff like that, but how do you feel comfortable sending your money to somebody who you don't know? You don't know if this person is a scammer or anything like that. You want to be able to relate to the person that that's helping you, or you're doing business with, and you want to be able to be like, okay, yeah, I definitely know her, she ain't going nowhere, like, she's always over here, you know, I am safe. That's one of the biggest thing, you know, like, knowing that you're safe in this whole surgery community. So she has a wide variety of services, and she is truly awesome. And yeah, and literally, I'm not getting nothing from saying this. It's just that when I see somebody, hey Carrie, when I see somebody doing something that I believe that is truly amazing, and this person is being extremely helpful, I am going to be for that 101%. So yeah, so if you guys need anything, you know, go over to her, and she will help with like quotes and recommendation with doctors and all of that stuff. Okay. Alright. Thank you, sweetheart. I was going to do a YouTube video. I haven't even done a YouTube video, but thank God for the flashlight thingy, so I can do it in the night. You're most welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, so alright, what else do I need to talk about? Okay, somebody asked if I was happy with my arm lipo and my inner thigh lipo. I'm truly sorry, I'm just getting to that. Okay guys, so as I always said, you're probably new to my channel. I do not curve or spill milk, and as long as if something started at 100 and I am at 99, if I'm trying to get to 0 and I started at 100 and know I'm at 99, to me that is progress, and I am happy as hell, because guess what, that is one that I did not have. So of course I'm extremely happy with my arm lipo, and I'm extremely happy with my inner thigh lipo. I'm extremely happy with everything, guys, and the reason why is just because this was not how I went in. So to know that I have this right now, awesome sauce. The next thing is that, guys, every single thing is maintenance. So if you come out of surgery and you think you wanted the arm a little bit smaller, that means that you need to really go into the gym now and bring yourself to the other 50%. Nobody is perfect, guys. No matter how this person might come on and look like, yo, they're the closest thing to God, like God definitely spent 1 year extra on them. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Like, look at it. Some days I'll come on here without my wig and all of that stuff. But then other days I can put on my wig and beat my face and come on here and be like, oh, snap, curvy girl, where you going to? Like, your thing up today. Nobody's perfect, guys. It's just that some people have mastered the tricks and trade with their imperfection. Nobody is perfect. Like, literally nobody. So if there's anything about yourself that you don't like, is either you're going to sign back up or you're going to find something to do. When you sit down and you tell yourself, oh snap, you know, I don't like this, I thought this was going to be better, or I don't like this, I thought this was going to be better, you constantly think about it for the entire day and into the following day and every day. That's how people fall into depression. And some worse, you know, that's how the whole, you know, comparison thing starts, you know, with other persons. Like, every single person's result is going to be different, and that's one of the reasons why I don't believe in wish pictures, and I don't believe in comparison or comparing yourself. Because okay, cool, some person probably can burn 100 calories, you know, running around the block one time. Probably me need to run around it 3 times to burn the same amount. I can be like, oh, why do you get to do it this way and I don't? Sometimes some people might just need to try a little bit harder than the other person. Or you know, sometimes it's good to even, like, you know, find your own thing. Like, look how tiny my waist is until people telling me, oh my gosh, you removed your waist. Which is, that's a compliment. When you say I removed my rib and an organ, like, that, I'm taking that as a compliment now. Like, oh my god, damn. But see, I basically started my thing with that, where it's like, oh, nobody didn't believe that the human waist can go that tiny without having rib remove and all of that stuff. And see, sometimes, guys, you just have to trial and error with yourself. Don't compare yourself to anybody. If you come out and you believe that, okay, cool, you know, I wanted this a little bit more smaller, okay, cool, is either you go sign back up for the surgery for liposuction, and do not sign back up for liposuction a month after getting liposuction. I am not with that. Give your body some time to heal. I am not with that, honestly. Give your body some time to heal, and I do believe that after surgery you do go through quite a few different moods. And that mood, the first mood is normally like, oh snap, I don't like how I look, I need to sign up. No. Give yourself at least a year or 2 before you sign up for, you know, and as the same surgery again. To be honest, I truly believe in that. I can't tell anybody what to do, but it's just sometimes your mind play tricks on you. That's one of the things that I realized after doing surgery. Your mind will play tricks on you sometimes. Yes, I feel so sorry for all the girls depressed because they sold themselves a dream. Exactly. I feel sorry for them too. Like, sometimes when, sometimes when, you know, I do get a chance to speak to some of them and all of that stuff, I tell them, like, listen, you better knock out of that depression stuff. There is more after surgery. There is life after surgery. If you don't get something that you wanted, okay, is either you get up and wait, give yourself some time and focus on something else And then when you think you give yourself enough time, you either sign up back for it. And a lot of times what they fall into depression about is something that is a easy fix. It's just that sometimes they're like, oh, the doctor told me he could have gotten way much more out of my stomach, and I have back fat, and I have this, and I have that. It's like, okay, give yourself a year or two, or just go hit the gym. If you get the thing is, I will never tell anybody, oh, stand up then twerking bit. Alright, you need to get black. Like, you really need to, listen, there is so much life after BBL or any surgery at all, guys. And that's one of the things, I know a lot of times when people are getting closer to their surgery date, that is all they can think about, and that is all that consume their lives and stuff like that. But guys, listen, you have to knock out of it and know that, your body doesn't make your mind is what makes your body. You have to knock out of it. So I hope nobody don't fall into no depression. A lot of times, guys, when I say if you're a virgin, like you never had any surgery or anything like that, and you see a Bernice wish picture, you see the regular wish picture, and say their body type is say a size 6, and your body type is say a size 10. You would literally have to lose the weight, get down to a size 6, and then do the surgery. And then guess what? You probably still won't look like the wish picture, because bone structure is one. Number two, you don't know how many times they went and did surgery. Not saying that they went many times, guys, but you just don't know, because it's not like they're open and they're like, oh, I did this amount of time and stuff like that. I personally don't know of them being open. So, use your body as your witch picture. That is always my thing. I've been saying that from day one. Use your body as your witch picture. Say to yourself, okay, if they're able to take out 6 to 10 inches out of this, and they're able to add, say 4 inches to this is how I'm going to look. Okay, I have back fat. I think I realized the back fat, guys. If you have a lot of back fat, I don't think doctor gets out all of the back fat from the first go. So if you have a lot of back fat and you're trying to get rid of all of the back fat, you need to give the doctor a head start. Instead of the doctor giving you a head start, you give the doctor a head start. Try losing some of whatever, because remember, they could only take out 4 liters of fat. So you start giving the doctor a head start, if that is the case, when it comes down to your back fat. So that way, you'll be happy or happier, or your expectations weren't that high. So you went in with a good foundation. Okay, so what was your size before surgery? Before my BBL or my liposuction, Martina? Thank you. Looking like somebody's child, girl. Yeah, when I do my YouTube video, I tend to try to put myself together. And this dress was what I did the video in last week. But I didn't get no pictures in the dress, so of course today I put it back on and got my picture, because I know my face was boot. Thank you, sweetheart. Alright, so which other question? There were some questions there. Somebody was asking about pre-ops. Thank you, Trini. Somebody was asking me about pre-ops instruction and post-op instruction, but it just differs per instruction when it comes on to certain people and what exactly they're doing. So I literally have to have that person ask me the questions, and we go from there. Do you have a personal page? Yeah, I have a personal page. Thank you, no fakers. Three things you couldn't live without. 3 things you couldn't live without post-op minus the faja. Girl! The 3 things I couldn't live without post-op is my waist trainer, my ab board, and my arnica. Or arnica. That's it. Oh no, I don't accept. No, my personal page is literally just family. That's it. It's literally just family and friend. I don't open it up at all, and it's not being rude or anything like that. You guys already see how them deal with my business page. So yeah, my personal page is strictly like lock off. And the thing is, I rarely even post on my personal page. Like guys or girls, I was never an Instagram girl, and I never had no intention of being an Instagram girl. I just wanted to just focus on my education and just uplift the women. That was just always my thing. It's like I'm not somebody, on my personal page where like I post certain pictures and all of that. No. If you see my personal page, you would wonder if my mom and my grandma is on my page. That's why I don't post. But yeah, it's just that certain things when you are, and that's why I wanted to talk about this on my Facebook, because it's a bit more private, because I know everybody who is on my Facebook. It's just that certain things you just have to, you can't be, you guys already know what time it is. Okay. Hey hon, I wanted to order my garment. Thank you, sweetheart, who said I look pretty. Alright, so hey hon, I wanted to order my garment today. Should I put down my current measurement? Yes, put your current measurements there. I will alter the measurements. Also put what surgery you're having. The butt in is for the first, I used it for the first month. The butt out, I used it for the remainder. So the butt out, you won't be able to use that until after the first month. I should tell you it's a bit uncomfortable to begin with, but it's up to you if you could manage it. I managed it, and I think that's why my ass looks the way how it looks right now. So yeah, can you work out in your faja? Yes, I can. Tell us about the garment as well. So alright, so let me give you guys a rundown about the garment, guys. So when somebody, there's certain questions that I ask in the description of the garment, to select it, and the color doesn't necessarily have anything to do with what different does the garment make. But the thing is, when the arms are added, or when the arms is not added, or when it's butt in and when it's butt out, or the length of the garment, whether short thigh, medium thigh, above knee, whether you want bra straps or regular straps, stuff like that, and then what surgery you're having. That is how I choose the measurement. So it's not only, you want your waist to be 10 to 15 inches smaller. It's just a lot of things that ties into getting the garment made. The reason why it takes 2 to 3 weeks is just because every single garment is being handmade. I from jump, I do not like big factory that produce in bulk, because a lot of time the machine has errors, and stuff get messed up, and they're just gonna send it just like that. So I like the idea that I can just send my seamstress exactly what I want, and whatever measurements and what I want to change, and I get it exactly how I want the garment. So that is something, how the garment really works. Because I'm getting arm lipo first on its own. How long can I wait to work out arm lipo? Give it like 3 weeks. I think my hand healed up good 3 weeks. Yeah, haven't heard back from you in regards to the Curvy Girls weekend trip. With all the thing that has been happening with the internet, and my brand, my name, and all of that stuff, I am literally going to select. So it's not going to be anybody can sign up. I'll be selecting who is coming, because I don't want any problem. I'm trying to just mix good energy only women who wants to be winners and kings, not even queens. I want women who want a change in their lives. Those are the women that I want to be on that weekend. Women who want to work together with other women in order to be, something more than themselves. So that's what the weekend trip is, where it's at right now. It is still going to happen, it's just that I'm choosing. And yeah, I know some people are probably going to be like, how is she going to choose? Okay, so if you've never participated in certain things, and if you don't comment, or if I don't know you, it's a reason why, because you're never over here, or you never bought. Alright, you can, but I don't like how it feels. Alright, Winnie, you're amazing. I missed the one live where you spoke about how these companies take your money, etc. Oh lordy, yeah, that was a few nights ago, I think. Okay, if I get my faja altered into the shorts, I didn't think about the fact that it would be freaking summertime in Florida. Hot when I get my third. I live in Florida too, and for me, I wear my sleeves, the knee length, and I don't know, probably, alright, you guys know I'm obsessed with my faja, so probably that's why I don't feel it, but I don't. But 9 out of 10 times I'm not really outside. I go outside in the night. Also, tell us about your FB page and how we can get your amazing garment. Okay, so So again, guys, I always said that, you know, my purpose in life is just, you know, more than just selling stuff. And that's one of the reasons why my business has been so successful, is because people realize that I'm more than just a company selling faha. I am not that. You know, the I want to be that person that, you know, a lot of person don't have in their life, meaning that motivation, that support system, that person who it can be 100%, you know, truthful with your surgical journey. So that's one of the reasons why Curvy Girls is even here. And I started the FB group, you know, not only to talk about, you know, post surgical or pre surgical stuff, but also, you know, to help to uplift women and to motivate women and to light back that spark that a lot of women have lost. Or some of these women, they really never even had that spark because they've never really been around other women who had that spark. I think we live in a society now where a lot of persons think that, oh, the only way I'm going to get to a certain place in my life is either I'm going to work myself to the bone, and when I'm like 60 years old, I'll probably be able to live that life or to achieve it, or I'm going to just use this big ass to trap a rich dude, get pregnant for him, and then that's going to be life. You know, many people don't actually know that you can be your own hero or be your own king. Do we want to be our own hero or king? Hell nah. But if we have to, we will. We have to be our own plan B. So that's stuff that I also wanted to help with. On Instagram, there's so much I can post, and no more of these lives, they just last for 24 hours. So on Facebook, I think to myself, you know what, there I can engage with my clients more, and I can touch on other topics and so forth. And that's why I started the Facebook page. Also, how you can get the garment, definitely go to the link in my bio. Once you click it, you go to garments and scroll to the bottom, you see the customized garment. Once you click it, guys, listen, everything has to be entered from in the description, the question that I asked, because what happens is that if it's not there, guys, probably by the time I send in the orders and so forth, I have to come back and email you. Sometimes the emails is going to your spams and all of that, so you guys aren't getting it. So please, when you're ordering, guys, you know, if there's something you're not clear about, definitely DM me. I am easier to get to my DM than my emails. I don't know why, but I get, probably because on the DMs, on my phone, I see it pop up, you know, with the DM pending. So yeah, unless I'm very busy, guys, doing something else in the business, I normally answer my DMs. Okay. Thank you, Martina. Okay. I had 360 lipo too, and was wondering, with the back of the garment being sheer, does it give a lot of compression in the back area? It does give the compression in the back area. The thing is with my garment, guys, so again, I told everybody, you know, I've been 100% transparent. I have no reason to lie. So the reason why my garment is the way how it is, guys, is because when I did my BBL, you know, there are certain things was literally just given to me, and that's that. So I literally took the sheer part out of certain parts in the garment, because not take the sheer part. Most garment has a material beneath the sheer part, but what I realized with those garments is that it doesn't compress that much, and that's one of the reasons why certain parts of my garment does not have material beneath it. So I took it out. So the way how the garment is made, guys, it is made to compress you 100%, so you don't have to worry about that, but it definitely will. The next thing is that you probably need to consult with your doctor, because most of the doctors, they don't do the high upper back area. I don't know why, but they do not. When I went back, when I went to Dr. Dobak, he didn't do the upper part of my back, which is still fine, but he didn't. Okay. Yay! Ready for a new me 2018 awesome. Well, she just answered. No back rolls. Say no to back rolls. Hey, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Kerry. Alright, Ian, I'll block him. Alright, let me go block him. I find him. Okay. Someone only had 2 rows on their garment. Is that standard, or you can request? Yes, if you had ordered, the thing is, guys, is that my garment got better over the period of time that, you know, I have been doing it. Like February garments to February, March to April to me, because I was working in feedbacks in order to make the garments better. So some probably will tell you, oh, they have two, but no, we're doing the 3 rows. Shakes, I have some that has one. How are you feeling, Q? I'm good. If you're asking about me, I'm awesome. I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you with waist training. I am 34. I want to be 23. Alright, are you going to the liposuction? Okay, I heard they don't do upper back because the skin is too thin and cause more blood. See, yeah. I think when I went with Hassan though, he did do the upper back, and that's why I have the keloid that I was showing you guys earlier. So I think it might depend on the doctor. And again, it was 3 years ago, so they're probably not certain things. They're probably not even doing right now. I was really uncomfortable since I got home, but feeling much better today. Awesome. Okay, I'm missing everything lately. Just working hard to pay off my surgery and other things. So don't leave me out of things. I will do better, but I love all the things I receive. So, alright, sweetheart. Thank you. Not leaving you out. And that's one of the things, you know, some of those stuff I understand because I remember when I was doing my BBL, guys, like I was 23 and I had just moved out on my own. I moved out at 22, and you know, me signing up for this surgery, what I had to literally do is put the deposit down and then hustle. Like literally hustle. Like that's when Connie was born. Connie came out when Christina wanted to do her surgery. And you know, if you're trying to be on my phone and you're not trying to talk about, you know, making a payment to my BBL charity, it can't work. Yes, my surgery is November 1st week. Alright, awesome. Yeah, you like I'm sure you'll get there. Like I'm sure you'll get there. It'll be hard work and probably a lot of uncomfortableness, but you know, I'm sure you'll get there. How long you say your garments last? I don't, it depends on how you carry the garment, guys. It literally depends on how you carry the garment. I tell people, you know, hand wash the garment, hand dry it, but I know a lot of person is going to toss it into the machine. You know, when you're putting in your feet and the legs, if you put it rough, you can rip it. Hopefully it doesn't. I've never had any of mine ripped, but you know, you just have to handle the garment with care, such as any other clothing. Okay. Oh. Would your garment still be holding up good 3 years from now? 3 years? The only thing I think would hold up 3 years from now, to be honest, is leather. And I don't think we can put any garment in leather. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I can't tell you that my garment is gonna hold up 3 years because guess what? I haven't had any of my garment for 3 years. Again, it depends on how you carry it. It is an undergarment that you wear 24/7, guys. It's not like a shirt where you're okay, cool, you wear it probably once a month or twice a month. You know, you're literally wearing this garment 24/7 for 3 years. I don't know, sweetheart. I can't tell you. July 1st, yeah. All the July 1st orders got sent in. Okay. I have to do the third hook every time. Yup. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Are you doing a try on halt on live or on YouTube? I might just do it on YouTube, child, because I don't even know. So I did so I go through phases in my life where I like seeing my growth in myself, and I literally think of myself as a caterpillar and I change into butterflies at certain stages. And you guys know I'm deep as hell when it comes on to certain things because I'm a realist, but at the same time I'm a young girl who is sure of myself and I'm confident in myself. Okay, so yes. So I had, you know, phases that I went through in my life. I had the phases when, you know, I was trying to figure out, you know, who am I? And that might sound dumb as hell, but it's the truth. Like, what you really want to do with your life. Like, I literally have those conversations when I sit and literally have a conversation with myself. Because who's going to know me better than me and God right now? And I had those phases where I was experimenting with who I wanted to be. And you know, one time I really thought being sexy was the shortest shorts and the deepest cleavage, and you know, and if you're in that phase, nothing is wrong with it. I'm just telling you about me. That used to be me. And I think the shorter the short, the sexier it is, and the shorter the skirt, the sexier it is, and you know, the more club I go, is the hotter I'm going to be, and the more known I'm going to be. Because one time I really thought that that was life, and you know, so my clothing or my closet kind of resembled that. So I told myself that, you know, I told myself last year, not even last year, yeah, I told myself probably 2 years ago that, oh, you know, certain things I'm going to cut out. So the crazy thing is, guys, I don't wear short shorts. I don't wear shorts. And I don't know why, but no, I just don't. It's like I just don't have that connection to it anymore. Right now, I love bodycon dresses and call it a day. So on January 1st, 2018, which was this year, I grew into the woman that I wanted to be. Like, I felt like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, and I wish and pray to God that, you know, if you truly want to experience this, you do get a chance to experience it, where you work so hard on something. You work on your personality, you work on your behavior, you work on your manners, you work on building up your education, you worked on yourself, you know, you worked on the way how you carried yourself, and then one day just dawn and you're like, I am the woman who I want to be. So on January 1st, 2018, which is this year, I became the woman that I wanted to be. And this is Curvy Girl started on paper February 9th. So yeah, my business didn't even start yet, and I became the woman who I wanted to be, or who I aspired to be. Like, if I was little Christina, you know, I aspire to be big Christina. I don't idolize people. I don't idolize nobody like that. I always wanted to be the better version of myself. And that's one of the reasons why I tell people, don't use nobody wish picture. Use yourself as your own wish picture. So which brings me to, so I always wanted to change up my wardrobe. Always wanted to. And when 2 days ago, I literally went through, guys, and listen, I tossed. Like, I felt bad. I was like, damn, I should bring this to a Salvation Army or something like that. But I had jumpsuit that was completely sheer from the neck down to the from the neck down to the freaking feet was completely sheer, and it's long sleeve. You know, I had shorts that I know that did not cover my butt at all. You know, but the thing is, tossing them, I did feel good, because I'm like, you know what, I am like that caterpillar, that ugly nasty looking caterpillar that people don't want to be, and see, you can turn out into who you want to be. So that's why I said I was going to do a try on haul, because the clothing that I have now, they're still ultra sexy to me, but they are, you know, they're who I wanted to be. Like, perfect example, like, let me do it, let me show you this one, which is my favorite new dress now. Woo. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna add you, sweetheart. My female crush looking really beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. So this dress, I got it from Zara. My boyfriend said he didn't like it, but I'm like, it looks so cute though. It's not gonna mess it up for my makeup. Alright, so literally it's a long dress, just very simple, you know, just regular and all of that. And I thought, I'm like, you know, this is good for somebody who probably did a, you know, surgery too. So I'm going to put it on and show you guys how it looks. So I'm mannequin, it'll probably look like, alright, cool, the girl here is turning into an old lady and all of that. But let me put it on and show you guys how it actually looks. Snap, I might just do the try and halt on here. So Christina, sorry, but I have to ask if I want a 23 or 22 and I'm 34. No, I have to wear my garment on the third hook. Bring yourself to the third hook. Don't, if you can't force it from the first day, it's fine, but you literally have to get into your third hook ASAP. Like I normally get into my third hook by the first day or the second day. I would normally force myself. And this is for somebody who I think, have done the surgery. And I know some people are like, how do you dress after doing the surgery? Especially if you had your arms done, stuff like that. So let me show you guys this. One second. Okay. And I know some might think that, this look way trendy or whatnot, but look how freaking cute this dress is. Like, yeah, look at the booty. Like, I am in love with this dress. Hey, gorgeous. Thank you. And how I plan to rock this is literally because it's summer, literally get one of those hats that, those resort style big hats. Yes. And this dress, alright, I'm just gonna do the try on hat now, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna do it now. You guys got me in the mood, and I'm gonna save this live and then put it on YouTube. I can't, there's so much I can do and no more. I'm tired. Thank you. So this dress is in a large. Why it's in a large is because they didn't have any smaller size. But because these dresses don't have any stretch, I like getting stuff like these in a large. After BBL, guys, listen, you see the large that you knew, you don't know them anymore, okay? What you thought was a large that meant large, no, it just means that is your size, no. Because stuff that doesn't have any stretch will not fit us, especially if it's an overall or a one piece. So this dress is from Zara. I got it for $69. Love it. What I'll probably do is rock this with, like a nice clutch. Don't know where I'm getting it from. I'm a person like this. I buy with my eyes. So whether it's a nice designer purse or a cheap purse, as long as it look good, and I can afford it, I'm getting it. So I'm gonna get like the big hat, I don't know what they call them, and probably rock this with like this is one of my vacation dresses anyway. So if I'm here in Miami, I'll probably rock this with flats, but if I'm on vacation, I'll probably use one of the block heels with the toes out for this. And yeah, it's in a large, and I think that this is perfect for somebody who has gotten, oh shit, guys, my hour up. Let me come back on.